It's a nice sound. You know, yesterday I said there was nothing like it. But there's just nothing like a fresca, crisp fresca on Christmas Day. Cheers to that. Hi everybody. So I'm recording this Christmas Day. I don't know if this will go up very late on Christmas Day, or if it will end up, or if it will end up going up on Boxing Day. We'll see what time I get home tonight and how the things shake out. But regardless, we're doing another reading, because I've got the one that I originally was intending to do before I realized that A Mr. Men Christmas Carol was a thing. I originally wanted to read Mr. Men A Christmas Pantomime, because this is in some way what started it all, because when I was going through my Mr. Men collection, I recounted the story yesterday in the last one, I believe. When I was going through my collection, I was like, I need to see which ones I have, and I didn't realize that this one was a thing, and I read it a little bit with Dylan, and we had a good little chuckle. So it was the precursor. And now we're here. So I think it would be lovely to read Mr. Men A Christmas Pantomime. Now, for those unaware, pantomime is a form of skit production of some sort, often involving little to no talking, relying a lot on motion. So yeah, we shall see. Mr. Men A Christmas Pantomime. Little Miss Trouble is a real handful of trouble. There is no time when she is more of a handful of trouble than Christmas. There are just so many chances for Little Miss Trouble to cause trouble. Very true. So, pardon me, kind of the fun thing with these books that don't directly follow a character. Also, it looks like Mr. Happy has some funky hair in this, but it's actually the tree. The fun thing with these books is that you don't know who the main character is going to be going into them, really. Like, you don't know who your protagonist, I guess. You don't know who your protagonist will be, and that's kind of exciting, kind of fun. After the first page, it's rather obvious, though, because, you know, the last one started with Mr. Mean is very mean, and this one is Little Miss Trouble is trouble. But it's fun. Anyways, last Christmas, Little Miss Trouble pinched a slice of Little Miss Neat's Christmas cake and blamed it on Mr. Greedy. Little Miss Neat was not very happy with Mr. Greedy. Understandably so. She is furious, actually, I would dare say. You see that finger pointing? Mr. Greedy just doesn't know what hit him. He just does not know what hit him. He's just like, what? You know, I feel that. She told Little Miss Splendid that Mr. Quiet had said she looked like a Christmas tree in that hat. Little Miss Splendid was not very happy with Mr. Quiet. Not Mr. Quiet, no, he's just a little guy. Oh, this is where, you know, Mr. Greedy, he could get his finger pointed at. This is where I draw the line. Little Miss Trouble, you have gone too far. She has gone too far. And Little Miss Trouble sent Mr. Chatterbox a huge gobstopper, pretending it was a Christmas present from Little Miss Chatterbox. Needless to say, the Chatterbox's Christmas was not as chatty as usual. Wow, Little Miss Trouble is ruining relationships. I don't think that Little Miss Chatterbox and Mr. Chatterbox are together, because I don't think that the Mr. Men have romantic relationships. But I think they're related to some degree, and that's cruel. That's mean. Wow. Wow. So when it came time to the auditions for Little Miss Bossy's Christmas pantomime, Aladdin, it will come as no surprise to hear that she did not get a part. "I know what you're like," said Little Miss Bossy. "You'll just be trouble from start to finish." Normally, I'm not for Little Miss Bossy, but in this instance, Little Miss Bossy kind of girl bossing. Little Miss Girl Bossy. I'm funny. But you know, Little Miss Bossy does what she has to do. Also, last time for the Christmas Carol, I think I kind of figured out Mr. Nosy was past because, like, you're nosing around in the past and, like, spying in that. And then Bossy was future because, you know, change your ways. And Wise was present because insight and stuff. It actually made more sense. It was really fun. Anyways, sorry. I'm getting off track. Little Miss Trouble went home in a foul mood. "Trouble?" she muttered to herself. "I'll show her trouble." You see, this is why the system doesn't work. Because you discipline people for bad behavior, but then that reinforces them to do it again. And this is actually the flaw with our society. You see all of society when the society... It's crazy. Anyways, Little Miss Bossy was very pleased with the rest of the auditions. Little Miss Star got the part of Aladdin, Little Miss Sunshine was to play the princess, Mr. Mean would be the evil wizard, and Mr. Small the genie of the lamp, and Mr. Grumpy a perfect window twanky? Excuse me? Widow twanky? What is... And Mr. Grumpy a perfect widow twanky. Am I not familiar with the original story of Aladdin? I mean, like, this is obviously based on the original story of Aladdin, not like the Disney movies. That's like copyright and stuff. And like Aladdin was a story before that. But like, can someone explain to me what a widow twanky is? Anyways, I'm so happy for Mr. Small. He is getting what he deserves. He is getting the world and more. You can see him on the cover in this little genie stuff. Oh my gosh, he is so precious. So precious. However, Little Miss Bossy was not so pleased once rehearsals got underway. "Someone put itching powder in Widow Twanky's wig. Can someone please explain to me what Widow Twanky means?" I guess I'm gonna have to look up the original story of Aladdin after this and be like, what's going on with this Widow Twanky? It feels wrong to say, because it just doesn't feel like it should be something said. Someone told the princess that Aladdin had said she wasn't pretty enough to be a princess to him. Also, wait, Little Miss Star is Aladdin and Little Miss Sunshine's princess? We love to see that. Anyways, sorry. Damn, Little Miss Sunshine, why'd you have to do that to her? What did she do to you? You could have just, like, I don't know, put, like, I don't know... You could have just taken it out on Miss Bossy. You also didn't have to retaliate at all on this trouble. Someone put an egg in the evil wizard's curly slipper. He's just got an egg in his shoe. That's funny. That's, well, not funny in the sense of like haha egg, but just the one sentence and the visual of the egg falling out of the shoe. That's what makes it all worth it. No! Someone glued the lid of the magic lamp shut and the genie could not get out. No! No! He's trapped! Get Get him out! Get him out! Let him free! Oh, no! Let him out! And someone put a mouse in Aladdin's cave, and Aladdin proved to be less brave than everyone had assumed. Poor little Miss Star. It's just a little mouse minding their own business. Pardon me. And little Miss Star just could not handle it today. And you know, that's okay, that's understandable. Sorry, I'm just looking at the back of this at the other sparkly storybooks, because I have all of them, but there's none with Mr. Small, which is actually devastating. Sorry. So it seems as though the entire cast of Aladdin has been absolutely terrorized, and in some cases, assaulted. Man, not assaulted, but like, I don't know what to classify. Is there some kind of crime for like locking someone somewhere? Like half of these could be considered practical jokes or just mean, but like, what, Mr. Small getting trapped in there? That's where I draw the line. He could have been seriously injured. I don't think that Little Miss Trouble understands the gravity of her actions or the consequences they will bring. It was a disaster, and Little Miss Bossy knew exactly why it had been a disaster. That evening she went round to Little Miss Trouble's house. "Okay, I give up," said Little Miss Bossy. "You can have a part in the pantomime." "Truly?" said Little Miss Trouble. "Which part?" "Just turn up on the opening night and you'll find out," replied Little Miss Bossy. That's not a good idea. Little Miss Bossy is not a good director. Well, I know Little Miss Bossy has a couple things up her sleeve, but like, that's not the best idea. Not the best play. The best method, I would say. It's really important to have your cast rehearse and know what they're doing, and even when they know what they're doing, it can be really easy for them to not do it well. So Little Miss Bossy really is putting a lot of faith in her little scheme. Also, Little Miss Trouble, for how many schemes she pulls, you would think she would see trouble coming from a mile away, but I guess Gullible is I don't know. I was gonna say some kind of adage, but I don't have an adage around Gullible other than it says Gullible on the ceiling. Damn it, I fell for it. It's fine. On the opening night of the pantomime, Little Miss Trouble was so excited that she barely knew what to do with herself. So she turned up early to discover which part she was to play. Little Miss Trouble couldn't wait to see her costume. It's going to be a full-blown clown outfit. They're just going to get her a clown wig, and she's going to be the intermission. She's going to have to dance across the stage like... You know. Where's Mr. Clown? Or Little Miss Clown? Adam? Call me. Pick up the phone. Adam, pick up the phone and call me. I could write Little Miss Clown or Mr. Clown for you, or Mix Clown. We could get, or Captain Clown. Captain Clown, a they them user maybe. Call me. Adam, I know you watch. Please call me. Please, Adam. He'll call me. He's probably busy or something. It's Christmas. Just before the start of the performance, Little Miss Bossy called the cast together. "I thought Little Miss Trouble was going to be here tonight," said Little Miss Sunshine. "Oh, she is," said Little Miss Bossy. Where is she? Asked little Miss Mean, looking around the dressing room. Little Miss Bossy grinned. So we see the entire cast, and what appears to be a donkey, or a cow, or some sort of pasture animal, horse maybe, and I've got my suspicions as to where Little Miss Trouble is. Gonna be honest. Over here, came a muffled reply from the back of the pantomime horse. Keep still, said Little Miss Stubborn at the front. Very humorous. It's very funny. Do you see Mr. Small right here? Are you seeing him with his little hat and his little shoes? Oh, he's to die for. Anyways, that was a Christmas pantomime. Just a cute little Christmas story, nothing crazy. Little Miss Trouble gets the hijinks pulled on her when she has to play the back half of a horse. I need to know what a widow Twanky means. Okay, so she's just a character in Aladdin. And I think I was wrong that a pantomime is not... There's no speaking in a pantomime. Anyways. I'm not seeing much other than it's just a female character in the pantomime of Aladdin that is always portrayed by a man, which would make sense then that Mr. Grumpy portrays the widow Twanky. Anyways, it's not important. A cute little book. Mr. Small is in it, so it's so much better already. Cute little illustrations. The story's kind of fun. Just some gentle hijinks, you know, nothing crazy like they robbed a bank or like Little Miss Quick is, you know, a fugitive from the law. Those are good times. This is just like a, you know, haha, hijinks. Everything's fine. It's just like a little, you know, a little hoo-hoo, haha, a little back and forth. And that's what we love to see. Isn't that what Christmas is all about? Just a tiny amount of tomfoolery. Just a little bit of shenanigans. Well, thank you so much for joining me for what might be the last reading of this year. I guess we'll see how crazy I get next week. But also, like, there might be other videos I want to do instead towards the end of the year, especially since I've done 3 readings this month, which is a lot, and uploading readings back-to-back days is a lot. Even though I know that the masses appreciate them, I still enjoy diversifying. So we'll see. Presumably could be the last one, so I will thank you for the delightful year. But also I have my reflection videos, so it's not really, it doesn't exactly matter. This is the last one of the year, because it's not like it's going to be my last video of the year, or even if it is my last video of the year, it's not exactly important that it is. Pardon me. It's fine. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Hope you had, are having, will have a good Christmas, good holiday, good New Year's, just a good time, good rest of the year, finishing strong. And yeah, thank you for joining me, and I will see you around. So, bye bye, toodles.